Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret and I'm a life coach. Today, the subject I want us to talk about or discuss is the color black or darkness. What I want us to discuss is it really evil or is it bad, or have we been educated to think that black or darkness or anything that is dark is evil? Is it really? For me, I've been thinking about this subject recently, and I thought it's about time I start discussing it with all of you. And what my finding is, the subject or the topic or the situation or the matter with darkness or black, quite unique in the sense that anytime we watch a movie or we see anything that we feel that is not, we are not used to it, we call it dark or black. Anything we don't understand is black or evil. But I don't think it is evil. I think it is how we perceive it. Okay, so let's think about even creation. For those of you who are a bit used to the Bible, it says, in the beginning there was darkness and the world was without form. So it means everything begins with darkness. And so darkness is first and foremost, the significant thing for anything to begin in our lives or in anything that we do. And when we take a close look, it says, and God spoke and there was light, separating the darkness and the light. So my point is, this subject is purely to do with, discussion. It's not that I'm teaching you, but I feel it's something I want to bring to your awareness, okay? So as I was saying, what I feel here is black or darkness is pointless and is meaningless if there's no light, okay? Because if there's no contrast to anything that is opposite, then it is meaningless, it is worthless, it is nothing, it's not harmful, it's not making your life any better. It's just there, okay? So let's look around us. There are different type of colors around, okay? Imagine there was only one color on the planet. Look at that. It's certainly going to be boring. Imagine everything. The sea is green, the land is green, the tree is green, everything is green, I am green, you're green, everything. There's no contrast, there's nothing interesting about it. When we take a close look at the sun and the moon, what we understand is that if the sun never appeared, it would always be darkness, okay? And the sun is only as powerful when there is the moon, which is darkness. And so the sun can only shine when there's darkness coming after that. So in our lives, whatever we face, when we see anything we call darkness or anything we don't understand, is because we are afraid of the dark. Take this subject, take this into consideration. When we are in the dark, for some reason, all of a sudden, we feel that because it's pitch black, if we open our eyes so wide, our iris is going to shine a light or something. But it never does. But when you think about it, technically, the darkness is protecting something. It could be good, it could be bad. And even the light can be shining for good or for bad. So, you can go for a suntan, and if you don't do it properly, you could get burned. So everything has its pros and cons. So we shouldn't be looking at black or darkness as evil. It's not. We should stop thinking that the color black or anything that is dark is evil. No. Even for those who want to have a psychic experience, nobody tells you that if you want to have a psychic experience, you should go underneath the sun to chant, or to, let's say if you want to scry, you want to do some scrying. Every so far every book text tells you that what you need to do is to scry in the dark, because there is power in the darkness. And the power in the darkness is interesting, because what it does for us is that it shows us things that we don't understand. So we can't say that black or darkness is evil. No, it is mysterious, but it's certainly not evil. It is not evil, it is not nasty, it is not cruel, because when we take a close look, the moon is black. But then those who are ruled by the moon are said to be the softest, the most nurturing. So you have to understand that black is not bad and it's not evil, but it is we human beings who have described it like that. Darkness is mysterious and it is very heavy. It is just heavy, and it's the fact that it just puts fear in you. You don't know. But at the same time, when something is so bright and shiny, it doesn't mean it's directing you to the right path either. Because either way, you could choose the wrong path. Just because something comes nice, sparkling and bright, it doesn't mean it's brilliant for you. Okay? And sometimes we should stop and think, why do we think that black is evil? Black is not evil. We have just decided that it is, and that is why we are focusing on it. Okay? So everything starts with darkness. When we are conceived in our mother's womb, we start with darkness. Nothing is of light. It means that when you and I are in our mother's womb, we are in total darkness. We only want to experience light or adjust to it when we are born. And even then, when you are born, automatically you don't want to open your eyes. Believe me, I've been in the labor ward for some friends, and the first thing the doctor check is whether you are male or female, and then they check if you are breathing. They don't bother to check if you open your eyes, because they think that's normal, because it is not natural for you. So what is natural for us is dimness, darkness, and black, pitch black, because that is where everything comes from. Anything that is covered is dark. It doesn't mean because it's covered doesn't mean that it's evil. So let's change our perception about how we look at the subject darkness or black. There's always something prestigious about black or darkness, because when you want to go to places that people want to take you serious, as they say, I feel you should be able to dress however you feel. But some people think that if you are going to a prestigious place, you need to dress a certain way, or if you want to look really good, you have to wear black so that you look gorgeous. You know what I mean? But black actually is the color that absorbs. It is very absorbent, but the light repels. So you have to understand, black is so powerful, it can just pull you. It can pull you, it can attract you, not because it is dark, not because it's evil. When we take a close look at anything that we feel, oh, I'm not used to it, oh, it's dark and evil. No, believe me, people who want to mention anything that is black or evil, I'm sorry, I feel we need to change our perception. So why is it that when you go to most places of work, you are prescribed to wear at least black and white, or black, or whatever you're doing, the color has to go down. It can't be bright, because it means that black or dark, the dark color has got a magnificent presence. That is how I am looking at it. That's how I'm experiencing it. And that is why they expect you to wear something that's not too flashy. Imagine you are if even you go to shops that are so bright, everything there, the staff who work there are always wearing something that is not too bright. If it's bright, there is a visible jacket that they need to protect themselves with. Apart from that, nobody is saying in this company, on this business, you have to wear bright colors. No, nobody. You have to wear dark, because it has a presence of prestige. That is how I'm looking at it. Okay, so we need to change our perception about how we look at the word black or dark, because after all, everything has come out of darkness. Everything. If you want to meditate, the best place to meditate, if you're in your house or in your room, you want the room to be dark so that it can take you to your subconscious. If the room is bright, you cannot meditate. So for you to go to a place of magnificence, you need to acknowledge that it's got to be dark. If you want to open your third eye, nobody is going to say you should turn all the lights on. No, it doesn't happen that way. I've never experienced that, so I can let you know I haven't. So I just thought it's something we need to look at and adjust the way we think. Okay, because black is powerful, it is mysterious, it is elegant. It's that simple. It is that simple. Let's take a close look at how we perceive even colors. I'm starting with black. If another time I want to talk about a different color, I will, but I thought I want to talk about black or darkness as a subject. And I feel we need to change our perception of how we look at this subject or this color in particular, and give it the respect it needs, because I personally don't think that anything that bright is good. That's my opinion. And it doesn't mean that anything that is dark is good or bad either. Everything has got the pros and cons. If something is dark, you just have to dive in deeper. If something is too bright, you simply cannot see anything. There is no chance of seeing anything that's too bright. You simply cannot. Who has ever taken a close look at the sun? Nobody. The sun is the brightest thing in our solar system, and nobody has been able to look at the sun with their eye. But with the moon, we can all see the moon. So you have to understand there's some gentleness, there's some peace and quiet in there's some peace and quiet in the atmosphere of black and darkness. It is more to do with order. Okay, we shouldn't make it that it's negative. It is only negative when you want it to be. Okay, when you go to places that you really don't want to absorb people's energy there, do not wear black, because when you wear black, you are going to absorb everything there. Even when you look at the crystals, the black tourmaline, you look at black tourmaline, it's for protection, it's for psychic protection. One of the most powerful protection crystals is black tourmaline. So why is it black? Because it has the presence, it has the magnificence to dispel anything, any energy that is not right coming into your orbit. So I feel we need to, when you have to cover something to protect it, you want it to be discreet, you cover it with black because you want it to be protected. Nobody wants to protect something with white. No, nobody does. Nobody wants to protect anything with red. No, because it's not protected. Nobody wants to protect anything with yellow or green or purple, you name it. It's always black to stay protected. And the moon is deemed to be our mother, and then she is the one who protects us, whereas the sun is the one who is exposing us. So we have to look at the, you know, the yin and the yang, because the yang cannot be yang if there is not a yin. So we have to see that everything has got its positives and negatives. So today we are talking about the positives and the elegance of black or darkness. So I hope this has been insightful for you. We will talk about another color another time, but I'm starting with black or darkness as the subject. And yes, I'll leave it here, and I will see you next time, or you will see me next time.